Imagine the dawn of creation, a vast silence before a single syllable breaks the stillness. A lone yogi on the Ganges bank inhales deeply and exhales the sound Om. Suddenly, the air vibrates with a rich, resonant tone that seems to shimmer between earth and sky. In Hindu tradition, Om, or Aum, is that mystical primordial sound which gave rise to the entire universe. Indeed, the very first words of many ancient scriptures are Om, and Hindus place this symbol at the start of every text and ritual as an auspicious invocation. This single syllable, at once sacred and simple, is our focus today. The story of Om stretches back thousands of years. The Upanishads and Vedas speak of Om as the sound of Brahman, the ultimate reality. One passage even says that at creation, Brahman took form as the vibration Om. Thus, Om is described as both the manifest world, Saguna Brahman, and the unmanifest absolute, Nirguna Brahman. Another scripture declares that Om encompasses the past, the present, and the future, yet itself transcends time and space. In short, Om is not just a syllable, it is the essence of existence.
Every syllable of Om carries profound symbolism. In one telling, Ah, the first sound, represents creation, the birth of the universe and waking consciousness. U represents preservation, the maintenance of life and the dream state, and M represents destruction or transformation, the dissolution into deep sleep. These are also personified by the Hindu Trinity, Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the transformer. The silent gap that follows the chanting of Om is sometimes called the fourth state, Turiya, a state of pure awareness beyond waking, dreaming, or sleeping. In the Mandukya Upanishad, a key text on Om, it's explained that chanting Om sequentially takes one through waking, Vaishwanara, dreaming, Hiranyagarbha, deep sleep, Ishwara, and then into a final transcendence of all states. Breaking down the syllables, A, creation, birth of the cosmos, Brahma, and the waking state. U, preservation, sustaining life, Vishnu, and the dream state. And M, transformation or dissolution, Shiva, and deep sleep. Each part is said to resonate in the body as well. A in the belly and chest, U in the chest and throat, and M in the head. Together, they form Om, or Om, which the Upanishads describe as containing the whole universe within itself. In one metaphor, A is existence, things with shape. U is the unmanifest, formless, and M is the subtle glue in between. Thus, Om is said to unify all realities. What happens when we chant Om today? Modern researchers have begun to explore what our ancestors intuited. First, the sound itself has a physical signature. Some yogic traditions tune Om around 432 Hz, a slow, full-bodied pitch, so that each part of the syllable vibrates in different body regions. Others note that 136.1 Hz is often cited as the cosmic Om frequency. Intriguingly, that number comes from octave transposing Earth's orbit into the human hearing range. In one account, multiplying the Earth's orbital frequency by 2 to the power of 32 yields nigh 136.1 Hz, aligning Om with the cycle of the Earth around the Sun. Whether one hears 432 Hz or 136 Hz, the key idea is that Om is a powerful vibration.
Sound vibrations have real effects on the body. The gentle hum of Om travels through the air, into the ears, and even through the chest cavity. Remarkably, neuroscientists point out that chanting Om can stimulate the auricular branch of the vagus nerve, the ear's connection to the parasympathetic rest and digest system. In practical terms, this means that the act of vocalizing Om sends calming signals to the brainstem, akin to medical vagus nerve stimulation.
One study specifically notes that the vibration of Om spreads through the auricular branch of the vagus nerve, producing an effect similar to vagal stimulation. What does this do to your nervous system? Research suggests it shifts you into relaxation mode. In a clinical trial, just 5 minutes of loud Om chanting significantly boosted high-frequency heart rate variability, a marker of parasympathetic activity. High-frequency HRV is associated with calm, restful breathing. After chanting, participants, especially experienced yogis, showed stronger parasympathetic tone, meaning their bodies were in a relaxed, restorative state. In plain language, Om chanting can dial down stress and light up the brain's calm center. Brainwave studies confirm this effect. Electroencephalogram recordings during and after Om chanting show surges in alpha and theta waves, frequencies linked to deep relaxation and meditative awareness. For example, a pilot EEG study of mantra meditation found a significant increase in theta power across the brain after chanting Om. Another review notes enhanced alpha 8 to 12 Hz and theta activity during chanting, signatures of peaceful wakefulness and reduced cortisol. Simply put, your brain shifts out of fight or flight mode and into a more serene, focused rhythm. Even the cardiovascular system feels it. One experiment had practitioners chant Om at a slow pace, about 6 breaths per minute. The result, heart rhythms became highly synchronized, baroreflex sensitivity increased, and heart rate actually dropped even as alertness subtly rose. In short, chanting Om slowed the breath and heart just enough to induce calm vigilance. Other studies and anecdotal reports suggest regular Om recitation can help lower blood pressure, improve concentration, and reduce general stress.
Om chanting benefits, science says. Vagal relaxation activates the auricular vagus nerve for deep calm. Parasympathetic boost raises high-frequency HRV or heart rate variability, reflecting rest and digestion. Brainwave shift increases theta-alpha waves associated with relaxation and focused attention. Physiological harmony lowers heart rate and blood pressure and synchronizes breathing. Try it. Take a slow inhale, then as you exhale, chant Om. Feel the chest and belly vibrate. Notice how your body settles. We're not alone in observing Om's power. Yogis and spiritual masters have passed down tales of the sound's effects for millennia. Modern science is now catching up with some striking experiments. For instance, in one study, novices were taught to chant Om regularly and their sound patterns were analyzed. Initially, beginners' chants were irregular and breath was erratic. After weeks of practice, their Om became smooth, even, and harmonic. This clear change in the acoustic footprint of chanting indicated steadier breathing and a calmer mind. Regular chanters in yoga classes often report exactly this sensation, a steady pulse of Om bringing them home to a centered, peaceful awareness. Some research has even used brain scans. One group did fMRI imaging on volunteers chanting Om. The scans showed that repeating Om deactivated regions of the brain linked to stress and emotional reactivity, like the amygdala and anterior cingulate. This suggests that Om might literally switch off our fight or flight circuitry. In fact, one author notes Om's potential in therapy. Om chanting could be an added therapy for depression and epilepsy based on these neural calming effects. Spiritual practitioners worldwide feel these effects too. Tibetan monks chant mantras beginning with Om. Indian rishis chanted at sunrise. Even in a modern hospital setting, researchers found that hospital staff who practiced Om meditation reported reduced fatigue and improved well-being after just a month, and they measured lower stress hormones. Real people, real results. Whether it's a scientist in a lab or a swami on a mountaintop, the Om chant seems to tap into a universal healing frequency.
With science illuminating the how, we circle back to the why. In spiritual terms, Om is the cosmic pulse. It is said to be the very sound of creation itself. The Isha Upanishad calls Om the sound of the universe and identifies it with the supreme reality. Swami Vivekananda famously remarked that Om is Brahman, the ultimate reality, and everything else is life's breath. In that light, every utterance of Om is a reminder of our oneness with all existence. Consider this: if the universe began with Om, then each time we chant it, we are echoing the Big Bang. Some yogis even tie Om to modern cosmology, likening it to the initial cosmic vibration. And it makes a poetic kind of sense. Physicists have found faint hums in space, the cosmic microwave background that some compare to a distant Om. At the very least, science tells us all matter vibrates at the smallest scale. Om is the name we give to the primordial vibration underlying everything.
Scriptures further describe Om as Ananta, infinite. It has no beginning or end. It is beyond time, yet contains time. The Mandukya Upanishad even names Om as the ultimate syllable. Past, present, and future are it, and beyond it is bliss. In meditation, Om becomes a bridge to that Turiya consciousness, the silent backdrop of pure existence. Guru and student alike testify that chanting Om can induce glimpses of that boundless state, a deep stillness where inner and outer worlds merge. Scriptural endorsements are emphatic. The Bhagavad Gita proclaims, "Whoever chants Om in constant thought of the Supreme will attain liberation in this very life." On one level, this is cosmic myth. On another, it's practical advice. Use the sound Om as an anchor to the divine. After all, whether we see it as science or spirit, the evidence is clear that Om centers body and mind. You don't need special robes or a Himalayan cave to harness Om's power. You can start right now. Below are simple steps to try your own Om meditation. 1. Find a quiet spot. Sit comfortably with a tall spine. You can be on a cushion or chair, but relax your shoulders. 2. Focus on breath. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let your inhalations and exhalations be smooth. 3. Chant Om. On an exhale, chant Om, pronounced A-U-M. Let the sound naturally roll from your belly, A, through the throat, U, and finish at the lips, M. Feel the vibration resonate in your body. 4. Repeat mindfully. Continue for 3 to 5 minutes or longer, keeping your focus on the sound and the vibration. If your mind wanders, gently bring attention back to the chant and the vibration. 5. Savor the silence. After chanting, sit quietly for a moment. Notice any calmness or energy you feel. You may already sense something shifting, the breath steadier, shoulders softer, mind quieter. This is Om at work. If you feel like it, try chanting Om 3 times at the start of the day or before any new task, as tradition advises. Remember, you don't need perfect technique. Sincerity is key. Over time, daily Om practice can become a source of strength and clarity. It's like pressing the reset button on your nervous system. As one teacher puts it, by chanting Om, we move the energy from abdomen up to the brain. Daily chanters find their mind calms and thoughts clear. The journey of Om takes us from ancient caves to modern labs, from cosmic origins to our own heartbeats. We've seen that this one syllable carries the weight of the cosmos and the whisper of science. It bridges disciplines. Psychologists measure its relaxation response, while saints praise it as the highest mantra. Both perspectives agree. Om brings us home. So, next time you feel restless or seek deeper connection, try this timeless practice. Take a deep breath, exhale a sustained Om, and feel the vibration. Let it be a reminder that you are part of something vast. As one sacred text promises, even this simple act can nudge you toward inner liberation. We leave you with Om's eternal resonance. Chant it, breathe with it, and know that each time it rings in the silence,
you are touching the very beat of the universe. I pray the God to give you a peaceful and successful life ahead. Thank you for watching the video, and goodbye until I meet you in next video. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.